Welcome to the show, it's Doc and Ray. Burning rubber, blowing smoke all day. From the pits to the strip, we rev it high. We're talking burnouts, and we're not shy. Engines roar and the tires scream. Living that burnout car dream. We're here to win, never backing down. And when the smoke clears, we wear the crown. Just a tip and we're hitting hard. Spinning wheels and breaking hearts. With a twist to the key and a foot on the floor. We're bringing the heat like never before. Burnout cars, they drop our fame. Running through fire, taking the flame. Just a tip in, we've got it all. From burnout cops to the metal call.
What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate, Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray. You're watching Just a Tippin', up-to-date weekly, and fuck us, it's been a while since we've done one, eh, bro?
Seems like it.
I think it's been
Does seem like it.
maybe 3 weeks, maybe even more, a month since we've done one. I'm not sure. I could look. I can't be fucking.
No, it's a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks. Anyway, uncomfortable seat. We've done some stuff, right? So the last episode that came out with Swanger, that was episode 27. You would have seen that.
Our first outing.
Yeah, our first outing, our first at someone's house doing it. Kind of fucked up the mics a little bit. Should have had one closer to Swanger. Not so close to me, but anyway, we did all right. And the dog scene was a bit terrible.
I pissed myself watching it. Like, I watched that episode and it was like
Music. I had to do it.
Fucking.
Because the dog didn't fuck you, but it didn't root you.
No.
It was just trying to eat you.
I just primed it up.
You primed it up and then it's
primed
like,
it up, bro,
bow. I tried to find that music, but I think it's probably copyright. But
He did get me at the gate when we were leaving, though.
Oh, did he?
Remember I said to you, do you just want me to wait here till you finish?
oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, Bronx, good on you, mate. But that was a cool episode. So do you know what's happened since then? Is one of our sponsors, our newest sponsor, Skid Kid clothing label, Australia, have jumped on and they sponsored Swanger. They paid all the camping. They paid the camping
awesome.
at Summernats. So fucking thank you so much, team. You guys are really awesome. And you know what? It's quite a privilege, I think, to be the catalyst between the segue between our little show that's put that together.
Yeah,
so it's smiles all around for that. So yeah, that was great. And so raffle too. So do you know what? Dr. Cuts, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he makes cars shiny. And well, he used to. He's very hard to get now. So
he's also almost become a myth.
Almost become a myth. Was never really a man. One day he'll be a legend, but about to become a myth. He's offered a $3,000 3-stage paint correction plus 10-year graphene coating. So if you go and have a look at the Kirkwoods page, there's stuff here. You can find out, you get into that raffle, $10, and you'd be a mugs not to get it, not to do it, even if you live out of town. Honestly, you want to go and check out the work this guy does. I don't want to blow his trumpet because he's a fuckwit as a human, but I tell you what, get into it. So there we go, we've done that. So you know what? One thing we've been yarning about, and it's been in my mind, Bo. It's been in my mind. Street interviews. Street interviews, punchy, questiony stuff for reels, exposure, that kind of scenario. You know what I mean? What do you guys reckon? I think we could do some, like.
I'll only do so much because you know what we're going to get. A lot of it's just going to be, all the negative to all of them and invasion-y stuff and all that, which will be fine.
Yes.
But
well, no,
only go through so much.
I'm going. Yeah, I agree. So I'm thinking further. Like, does anyone want to see us as us do interview. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think about fucking such and such at the moment? I don't know. Is there anything you think that we'd be funny at doing? Just fucking holler. You know, because it's all about the reels. It's all about the exposure and getting people to like us because we're very hurt, damaged inside humans. Hey, bro. Anyway, the week of the 25th of this month, Encyclopedia Ray and myself, we are cruising down from Tauranga to the Wellington and then back up to the Mere Mere and then back here. That little triangle is going to have us interview Leon Kenny at his place, Tainted Burnouts, Hayden Wilby. Ooh, you all know Hayden Wilby, Mr. Nuts Out, the man himself.
Just all big winners.
All big winners. He's a big winner. Mitchell Sveistrup. I reckon I got that right. We're going to visit Mitchell when we're in Masterton seeing Leon. Mitchell was supposed to come and visit us for an interview before
Well, I think
Carnival.
as you were just speaking about before, that could be our first street interview because he said, I think we're not allowed down the driveway. We just got to do it
Oh, right.
at the
Okay.
end of the drive.
You know, that makes sense. He'd be the type of wanker to say something like that.
So, yeah, fold out
Yeah,
chairs
we can do that.
on the side of the road.
That means he's got to do a street skid. Anyway,
I don't know why.
We'll
I
get to
think it's
that.
something you've said. Or
Who, me?
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't have hurt his feelings. He doesn't have any. Tony, the pest. We're going to go and see him down while we're in Hayden's territory. That's why I was like, well. So yeah, we're going to go and see. We're going to go and see him. Right, fucking there, Mr. Wiley himself. And then we're going to bust a little bit down to the Wellington or somewhere close in the middle, possibly, and we're going to see James from here, JH Motorsport, and you might know him, Evil VR, I think, or VS. Excuse me if I'm wrong. VR, VS, same model in my mind. And yeah, so we're going to go see him, and then we're going to boost all the way back up to Mere Mere, and we're going to see Sean Jury. Barely. And I didn't call him that other name for once, which is
I think there might be another one we're not allowed down the driveway until we get calm in the world.
No. Hashtag calm in the world. No, I've already had some messages that come through from Sean. He's like, oh, you better clean up the shit then. So,
okay.
No, they're expecting us. That's good. We'll be okay, I think. Carmen will quite enjoy the opportunity to humiliate us in some way. Fraser Mac. Yeah, Devil Shot. Pretty much, if you don't know what this thing, obviously, it's in our intro, actually. She's a fucking thumper. But so, yeah, no, we're going to have a yarn with him and the Matter. And so he's going over there as well. Jake Stewart, Too Tough, is not going over. Shake. So there we got that. So we did that stuff. We want to shout out our sponsors. We'll do this right at the beginning. We haven't shouted our sponsors out for a while. So we've got Chems. We all know Chems. Dog bird. Chems has been on board since day one.
Thank you, Chems. Nigel, your team.
Great team.
Team.
New Zealand made chemicals for the automotive and all sorts of other industries, actually. So have a look at their gear. Who else we got? Sliding Designs. Shelley Burr. Sliding Designs.
Queen Burr is
Queen
like...
Burr.
labelled a Queen Burr at the moment.
Oh, really?
I started calling it Bit Queen Burr.
Oh, Bitcoin.
Queen
Oh,
Burr.
Bitcoin. Oh, Queen.
Oh, no, she might be Bitcoin.
So anyway, it does heaps of these stickers and heaps of stuff like these coochie warmers. I don't think they're actually called that, but I do. And she sent us, she's like, bro, she's just constantly telling us all the stuff she's going to send us. So we're going to be pretty inundated with some shit soon. And that's really awesome. Stickers and all sorts. So check her out. Shady Burr. And her boyfriend, Wheelbarrow Vehicle, actually.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. And then, of course, New Coat. We've got New Coat. Adrian and the team there in Auckland with New Coat. And so they do some really awesome, bro, I've been using New Coat products for years. Well, our Dr. Cuts guy has. And amazing paint protection products, detailing products. And this new stuff they got here.
Easy to work with.
Easy to work with. It's a waterless wash, safe, and it's got a graphene infusion in it. If you know me, you know I fucking love the tits out of graphene. And then next we've got Skid Kid in Australia. Thanks, guys. We've got them right here.
If I turn my back right around, I'd show you the big logo.
We've got the stickers on our cars. And so and we were saying earlier that they help Kirkwood Motorsport out with their camping fees at Summer Nats. So fucking absolute legends. So our first Australian sponsors, and they've come on board, and they got some merch, they got some apparel. They got
Sure,
some
won't be
cool
the
apparel.
last.
I
Won't
don't think it'll be the last
It's
either.
not going to be the last.
Especially when I say stuff like ski kid. So yeah, go and see them. Go and follow their stuff. They got some really cool gear. So I need it. My voice. I think I've got laryngitis, according to the internet.
Is that a diagnosis of talking too much?
Uh,
No? You don't get up and
I
talking
would
too
have had
much?
that years ago, bro. I would have had that years ago. I think it was from fucking sharing that bottle of
Age.
piss
Yeah, you've been a different person since.
at Autofest.
Yeah, actually, you've been a bit different.
Anyway, this coming weekend in North Queensland in Cairns at Cairns Speedway, thanks to NQ Burnouts, we've got Skids for Santa. And actually, I've got this here on my screen here because you know what? $26,500 prize pool. That's Australian dollars too, which is good if you live in Australia. And V8 and open class nominations open until 14th. So, well, that's 2 days' time. So you can still got time. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Face
Can see-
pounding.
You
Face
see how
pounding.
big that event's growing, eh? Like
Yeah.
the interest in it. It's just, look at all the stuff that's
Well,
available.
that kind of money, and I've seen all the cars that are entering, and there's some top stuff there. And Dave Pendlebury is going to be there. Is that correct? No, Doobie Lister. Who's going? Oh,
No,
Mr. Mullet.
No, yeah.
Mr. Mullet's
travelling
going to
up.
be there. So yeah, that's right. When we were talking to him, I knew someone was going to be.
They
And
got the
obvious-
Rod's the invitational one, won't he?
Yes. So that's the other one. The Rod Drop Invitational Avalon Speedway in Melbourne. That's on the same weekend. We've got a $15,000 prize pool, but also there's a Summer Nats wild card up for grabs there. Yeah. So that's going to be, I don't know how we're going to manage to watch all this stuff because
That's the time now. There's just so many events. It'll just
Yeah.
start unwinding
yeah,
here and
yeah.
over there.
You're going to have your hands full watching. You're going to have to fill some gaps in for me. And then in the United States of Miracle, we, 15th and 16th? That must be Saturday, Sunday? No, Friday, Saturday at the Freedom Factory in Florida. Cletus has got the 24 hours of Lee Mullets. And I know there's some burnouts going on there. There's some cool cars going.
Yep.
I think Skid for Kids team's heading there. There's all sorts of stuff happening. So that's cool.
The
And-
Aussie boys will be there. Yeah, those Aussie boys will be there. One or two.
Yes, they will be. Yeah, 100%. Haven't actually 100% looked. I should have had a quick look to see who was going there. And the other thing on this weekend is in Timaru, South Island, New Zealand, is the Foreign Roaders. 15th, 16th, 17th. Where's that at, bro? Timaru. Oh, yeah. You guys can Google it if you don't know exactly where in Timaru it is. But that's ProWear. That's a ProWear event. So big ups to Az. And it's a cool event too. There's a few cars. There's a few of our top cars going in. You don't have to be a 4-hour roader to go along either, by the way. And so the burnouts, there's going to be some cool stuff going on there.
Yeah, there's quite a few of the the family, South Island family, that'll be travelling to that.
Yeah, I've seen
No
it.
Bad Temper.
Oh, yes,
They're ready to
Bad
go.
Temper.
They got their diff all sorted out. They're going.
Already loaded up, actually, I see. Yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think about they've been ready for a week,
I know.
perhaps.
Yep.
But no, there's a few of them. They'll lurk out.
Yep. Rolly's going.
Yeah.
Evil Mark 5. So, yeah, that's going on. So that's this weekend. What else have I got written down here? So this weekend we are interviewing George. And you all know George. Whether or not you've been to burnouts at Metameta or you've just seen the burnouts at Metameta on the fucking Sosh Med, you'll know George. So him and a couple of his mates, hopefully, are here on Saturday, and we're going to have a yarn to the actual people in the crowd, bro.
He does a lot of photo stuff too, eh?
Yep.
I'm sure he takes a lot of.
That's his mate. His mate that's coming down. Well, he does take a lot of photos, I guess, but he's coming down with a mate of his who's a photographer as well. Sorry, brother, I didn't look up your name to say it, but so that's going to be cool. That's coming out on Sunday night, the 17th, 8 p.m. NZ time on the Oobs. And yeah, they're just crowd legends really at Meri, and we're just going to have a yarn with people in the crowd. Already said that.
Good for that's good little theming for us too. Actually talking to the people who enjoy it. We get to talk to a young fella about what do you enjoy about going into these?
Yeah.
All the,
I mean, he's been
Thanks so
going for a while. I recognise him there for a couple of years at least now. Oh, he must be around 20. Anyway, that's coming up, so that's going to be fucking cool. Next year, next year, end of this month, beginning of December, is the at the Rev Rock and Hop, Lawrence, in the South Island, the Sliding Designs Burnout competition will be held. You must know about this. If you're on all the socials, we've shared it. So that's cool. We're going to do an interview, or not an interview. We're going to do something next week. We're going to do like an episode, a mini, a half episode. Knowing us, might turn into a full one. We're not too sure.
Got interest down there. I think they're all, the registration wise, they're all signed up like now, the numbers they need, and
yeah,
should be a banger.
Yeah, I think it'll be a banger. So that's 29th, 30th of this month and the 1st of December. What else we got? Okay, so moving on. Our prize pack. We're switching to a monthly prize pack. Admin's just too much because, obviously we're busy mofos. Doing it weekly and kind of running out of stuff. So we've got a nice little swathe of gear now put together, and we're going to do once a month. We're going to have a draw, and we're changing the fuck how we do it. Right? What we need from you is what's going to happen is in one of our episodes. And listen close. And in our episode that we nominate, there's going to be a word flash up on the screen. Briefly ASF. Briefly as fuck, right? That word's going to pop up, and what you're going to have to do is you've got to email us. I'll give you the email address with that word and the time in the video when it fucking popped up. Send us both of those, and then you're in the draw. This goes for a whole month. Then we'll draw that at the end of the month. And what you'll get is you will get this pack from Nucoat, which is a 2-pack of their Sustain Eco Wash and some rags in there. I think it's like, I don't know, like fucking $60 or something like that. So it's pretty valid. You'll get the 3-pack from Kim's, which has got the Rapid Brake Cleaner, the Grease Eater, and I think it's got the lubricator, penetrate, whatever it is there. So you get that. Plus we'll have some T-shirts, we'll have stickers, other merchandise. You're going to get quite a fucking pack.
Broken car parts?
No, you will not get those. It's going to be at least a couple of $100 worth of gear. You can win it in Australia. In Australia, you cannot win the chemicals. However, Nucoat has some stock of some other products, some detailing products in Australia. These big packs. We'll get them to send us one so I can fuck with it. We have it on the table. But they've got those in Australia. So in Aussie, you'll get sent that from them. You won't get anything from Kim's, and you'll get the rest of the stuff from us. So how good is that? If there's any Australian chemical suppliers over there that want to jump on board and do the same thing as Nucoat is doing over there, you're more than effing welcome. So that's a good way for you guys to fucking really watch our shit. Sunday's episode, man. Some of that's next year. Some of that's 37.
Coming up.
We're looking forward to it. So there's cars that are going into the container like next week. Somewhere around about the 19th, I think, like that. They're hitting up the containers, so everyone's got to get ready. I was just speaking to Hayden Wilbean, Fitzroy Motorsport and Nut Out, and because you may know if you've been watching the socials, he's after a torque converter for his car. And I was like, what's up with the torque converter situation, brother? And it was basically set at around about. No, you can tell the internet.
I just don't listen.
Oh, you don't listen?
Yeah, it's too sad.
Oh, it is reasonably sad. Basically, the torque converter was completely wrong. It went for a dyno this morning, and old mate's like, mate, your torque converter's fucked. Not right. It's set to stall at up to 5,000. So it was slipping like fuck. So you know what I mean? That car has won itself a ticket to Summer Nats and hasn't even been on song. It was fucking just coughing, really, warming itself up. So that's pretty exciting to see. But he's got to rush and rush. He's got a small budget to get this car to Australia. I know that we joke around and we're like, oh, you know, Mira Wainui owns a bottle shop and everything like that. But we do realise, as I'm sure you do, that it's not actually really like that. He doesn't own a pub, which is way fucking different. So
Used to.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still with it. No. So if there's anybody in Australia that would like to get on board with Fitzroy Motorsport, and you know what, to be honest, any of our competitors that we've got going on there, please sing out. Yep.
Just get into all there's a lot of raffles going on at the
100%,
moment.
all their raffles that are
Which is,
happening.
you know, it's just-
Tainted's got some raffles going on, and Beely, you're right, has got some cool raffles going on. So you need to get in and help those guys out. Who else is going over? So
Hayden will probably have some cheap blooming boxes coming out of the back of the bottle blooming, you know, in a few days or so.
Yeah.
So just listen out and
yep. Anyway, so fuck, there's some cool stuff coming up. I guess we better fuck off now. We've been.
that's about it. Any shout outs? Anyone?
Well, I guess we got a shout out to our mate here from JH Motorsport for these our latest bit of rec stuff, right? So from the Evil VR, we've got this piston, and we've got some incredibly not looking main bearings.
Yeah, they're you could make new ones with tinfoil.
Yeah, and of course
Be
we've
better
got
than
the we've got the head gasket there that won Summer Nats, and we've got this piston and a camshaft from Rolly Evil Mark V. So a couple of Evil Fords and Holdens there. And, incredibly awesome.
Probably another one we just didn't quickly yak about was all the cool skids at SEMA.
Oh yeah,
SEMA over the
good call.
weekend.
Good call. And Lynchy getting his car back.
And Lynchy getting his car back.
Lynchy getting his car back.
It's been out there for a number of days, so yeah, the world's seen that.
The world has seen
that's a
that,
big
but we're
story,
still
like,
allowed to
that's-
talk about it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's great.
that's a huge big thing. Like that
Yeah.
was pretty, you know.
It was
so
hectic.
surreal for him. He was just standing there and they just all pushed it out from behind him and he turned around, it's like, boom, there's his car. It's
Yeah.
like, what the
And he had no idea. He thought his car was on the water back to Australia.
Yeah. They literally it's stolen. It was like
His lovely lady Sars, she basically organised it all. A couple of the guys over there helping out, obviously Zach Pennick and Weston Champlin, and some of the skips are
Seth.
good guys, Seth Kavanagh,
there was
and people we don't know yet. So I'm sorry if we haven't mentioned you, but such an amazing job, and yeah, Sars managed to organise a front cut, a donor vehicle, get a front cut off it, and like she had some work to do. She really pulled that thing
rebuilt
together.
the engine.
Rebuilt the engine. I mean, fuck me, and yeah, so they went over there. They told him he had to come over as a judge, but they were like, "Oh, sorry, ma'am, we lied. You're not judging."
But yeah, that whole SEMA throughout that week, this
Yep.
you know, the skid stuff over there is like blooming
Luxifer's a new colour.
Nuts. White. Yeah, not a big fan.
Neither.
Not a big fan.
Neither.
I liked it in the you know.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
ditto.
a quick grab job, you know.
Yeah, no,
very
they had some, but they had some cool stuff going on with the
Yeah.
cars, the trucks doing sort of donuts with each other. And
Oh, boy, did you see
is that the
one?
rodeo?
Did
Was
you
it?
see that one when they were doing that? And one particular one actually started, it caught on fire.
Oh yes,
And it was in the middle of the pad,
Yes.
and they just continued skidding around it. Just everyone just finished off and the thing was just in flames. Like
Yeah,
it was like it's all good. Like you know, it was like
Yeah, fully.
fucking nuts, bro.
So
But yeah, there was some good.
yeah,
yeah.
shout out to SEMA actually. That was
Yeah.
it. And who was there? Bogan was there. Octane
Bogan was
Fix
there.
Online.
Yep. Shout out to Bowman,
Yeah,
High
100%.
Octane.
Thank you for
And
all
they're
that.
amongst it.
Thank you for all that fucking footage, brother. Octane Fix
Oh,
Online.
he
Yeah.
you know what he's like.
Well,
He'll
that
come
was-
back. He won't get footage up for that for like 6 months because he'll have
No, but
so much.
the stuff that
you
we've
know,
already
like-
seen from while he was there, and you know he's got it sus. We've seen him at events, and he basically does a little record. Here we go, guys, blah, 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 blah. And then rock and roll, fucking blah, 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 off on the internet, deleted. I'm gone. Like yeah, so he's got it sus. I don't know how he does it. Years of
But no, he would
practice.
have had an amazing week. He got out to a few different events and that as well.
Mm.
But yeah, perhaps I think next year when we're doing our thing, like these, we'll highlight the SEMA stuff a bit more.
Yeah.
The skids and that.
Well, I think this is the first time because they've probably had burnouts, I think, at SEMA. Is that correct?
They kind of renamed it because it was kind of more Hoonigan sort
Yes,
of
right.
yard, the Hoonigan yard sort of operation thing.
Yeah, of course,
But,
yes.
Yeah, it has a little bit different, but still badass. That was
Oh,
just
yeah, 100%. So we'll try and talk to some guys that were over there. Yeah, they had a good time. They had a fun
All
good
right.
time. Oh,
Maybe
that's
about
us. Yeah. Righto.
Job done.
Yep. Sure. See you later, fuckers.
Bye-bye.